Bonus video time. We got promoted. I just get bored playing it because I either lose 10-0 or I'm 2-0 up after 5 minutes and the other guy quits. So I never get... What is all this? I mean, I said we'd just get it at a random time, and there it is. For goodness sake, Football Manager. Trying to make content here. You swine. There's your spoiler. Should have watched the main channel yesterday, but these are the in-betweeny matches between us getting promoted and then the last day of the season that you saw yesterday. So if you're a completionist and you want to know everything that went on in between, this is the video for you. Main channel later today is the transfer window after promotion. So bonus matches, bonus episode. Well, it looks like Kevin Carlos likes to end the season injured. He did it last year and he's doing it again this year. Luckily, it doesn't matter this year. Which is a good opportunity for Luis to end the season with some football matches. There you go, football goal. Oh, disallowed. What for? That was well onside. I won't stand for it. Okay, he was quite far offside. Bring Rossetti back. Rossetti, unfortunately, is not going to make the step up. If we'd have bottled it, Rossetti might have been back in the squad next year, but he's only 4-star potential. He's finished, I'm afraid. He'll be released this summer. We don't care about losing. Of course we get the trophy lift now. Pause. Can I pause? I need to kill the mute. Chris, you've got the trophy lift. Congratulations. Apparently we're doing the trophy lift on the LOLLUJO too. I wasn't expecting a trophy lift. This is ridiculous. Well, there it is. I don't know why. Football Manager is a strange thing. But Chris can have the trophy lift. Just cut it in. That would involve me actually doing some editing. What do you think this is? Do I look Spanish to you? Editing, indeed. Am I editor Kev? I don't think I am. Ooh. So Kevin Carlos is going to miss most of pre-season. That's problematic. I mean, it was a hamstring problem that kept him out at the end of last season as well. So end of last season, he had a tight hamstring. Then the same hamstring was pulled a month later. And now a year on, he's torn that very same hamstring. I hope he's not developing a weakness. I guess that's the problem with him just racing past everyone. So he finishes on 34 goals from 24 starts. That's not bad, is it? We're not going to inject him this year. That was my comeuppance from the injection last year. Oh, Ivan's now natural on the left wing. Right, we need to put some player instructions on here. So Rabiu, when he's out here, will be a winger. As will Martinez, Perez. Ivan will be an inverted winger on this side. Zafra will be a winger. Gonzalez won't ever play there. And then on this side, Fakal will be a winger. Martinez, Perez will be inverted. I press the buttons. Ivan will be a winger. And Fred won't play out there. I guess we'll make him a winger. There you go. So I think the future is going to be Ivan this side, Martinez, Perez that side. I was so concerned with fiddling with Ivan. I forgot I promised. Zafra will come on at half time. Yeah, Zafra is supposed to be playing. There you go. Look, there's Rabiu and Ivan basically on top of each other in mid swap over, which is exactly what I want to be happening. It's going to be sad to see Isra leave. That was quite good for him again there. I just don't think he's making the step up. It's Isra's goodbye tour. He's been such an important player for us the last few years. But he's just become very fringy this season. But he started that move and was there to finish it off. The worst thing that ever happened for Isra was Kukureya turning up. And then the second worst thing was Rabiu learning to play central midfield. And he basically had 2 players ahead of him in what would have been his best position. If Isra had spent the last 2 years playing as an attacking midfielder for us, he'd probably be a superstar. But we just forced him to play that deep line playmaker role. He's just not very good at it. Oh, look at him. He's just not very good at it. Fringe is fine. Fringe is fine if we're staying in this league. We've been promoted. You've been off all the fringe players, and that's where you sign better players. You don't take fringe players up to the next division above. That's the act of a loser. There's Alex with his annual dominant header from a set piece. Oh! Sloppy, sloppy, sloppy. Sloppy, 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 sloppy. 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 Can we get 2 DMs and I can be box to box all next season? You play as a playmaker in centre mid now. We've given up on box to box all. You're much better as a playmaker in central midfield. Oh, that's good. Martinez Perez's endurance is no longer a weakness. Hooray. Hooray. We fixed him. Watch him get injured in the next game now. He's had his best season ever for us. He's the one I'm most tempted to keep out of the ones we're letting go. Oh, for goodness sake. I hate this game. Oh my word. What a silly boy. Are we training full time now? We are. We've gone straight in mid-season to just training full time. I've never seen that happen before. But these guys who are used to training 2 evenings a week are now training 5 days a week. That's why they're all getting hamstring injuries. They didn't know they had hamstrings until they started training full time. I won't have this Martinez Perez slander down in the chat. He's 20 years old and has played 30 of the 32 games this season. I'm not buying into this he's injury prone narrative. It's just not true. Ooh, professional contracts, eh? Jeeks. How much? Who do you think you are? Minimum fee release clause? You what? Oh, God, do we have to have these now because of Spain things? Does every contract have to have a release clause? Oh, this is horrible. Because they're all going to have really low ones like that. And if I try and push it higher, it's going to push his salary higher. Right, we're just officially doing a policy of just leaving them untouched until it bites me in the backside. I just had a very strange text message from a number I don't recognize. It just says, "How have you been, dear?" Shall I read the number out? What are the chances of that being someone who knows me? I can't imagine anyone would use that sentence with me. So I'm tempted to read out the number and let you all reply. No, it's not Ben. Unless Ben's got a new number. You are right. Ben is probably the only person who would use that terminology. But unless he's got a new number, I have his number. I don't think Chris has my number, so it's not... Look, ring it now. I'm not going to ring it. It's a scam, isn't it? It must be a scam. And then the other text message on my phone is from Anna. I need limes. No context. Just, I need limes. I had like 3 or 4 of them over the weekend. We were away for 3 nights and I had more than 3 beers. All alcohol free, of course. Beck's Blue, is that what it's called? Oh. Oh. If Harley scores there, the crowd goes wild. Go on, get it in the middle to Fred. Was he onside? Fred Steveling has his first goal for home. I mean, he looked... the right back must be playing him on. I don't know where he is. He looked miles offside. We might play all the kids from the start on the final day. Just to show them off in the YouTube video. It's a penalty kick. I have no idea who's going to take a penalty in this situation. Is that Carrington? I guess he would have been my guess. He's probably the senior player on the pitch. Certainly the highest paid player on the pitch. Still doesn't speak a word of Spanish. Doesn't need to. We're in Benidorm. Right, Kieran Hodgkinson has turned professional. That's the next left back. I mean, him and Zafra next year. There's 1 and 2 at left back. Is a possibility. The kids are starting to come good. And Isra really is trying to force me into giving him a new contract. Am I being captain? You're behind Rabiu in the queue, I'm afraid. Rabiu's been promised next in line. Joffrey's a centre-back, not left-back. There you go. Joel Bradley is our youngest ever player, beating Al Star's record. What is Al Star's? I tell you what, he's up to 2 stars. He's already close to Alex Boxall, not Alex Boxall, Sai Maggio levels. After 27 games this season. It's only 5'7". Al Star might be in the squad next year. He is still on a youth contract. Let's give him a real contract.